Hi, so this is item Y101, the Safer Walker GPS Locator from Ravencourt, and here with me is Ollie Story to tell me all about it. Hi Ollie, and this looks great, fantastic little device. Can you tell me more about it, please?
Yep, thanks Conrad. So this is the Safer Walking GPS Locator. It's essentially looks like a key fob type object that a vulnerable individual can keep on their person, either wear it on a lanyard or in their pocket or handbag, and their family members, carers, friends, partners can then keep an eye on their location.
Okay.
So particularly useful for people who might be living with dementia and might regularly get lost, and it just helps family members or carers be able to find their location in that situation.
Okay, so that's a great device. And what was the button on the front for?
That's a SOS button, so if at any point they feel like they need help or reassurance, they can press the button and it will make this notification that you can hear coming through to my phone now. You can tell that's quite an annoying noise. It's not a noise that normally comes out of a mobile phone. It's custom sound so that you don't ignore it like we routinely ignore phone calls when we're at work or text messages.
Absolutely.
There's another custom sound for setting safe zones. So if somebody walks out of a safe zone, then family members or carers will get a notification to let them know that the person has either exited or entered a safe zone.
Right, okay. So being GPS, I take it that's got a huge distance which can you go about with. So if you're miles and miles away from the person who's actually wearing this device, you can still locate them regardless.
Yeah, so we use roaming SIMs, so they'll pick up any network anywhere in Europe, so and further than that as well. So it doesn't matter whether you're close to the person or not.
Okay, fantastic. And the app, how detailed is that so you can actually see where the person is?
Yeah, so I can show you here the if you bring up the Safer Walking app, you can see the location live on the map.
Okay, yes.
We say live, but it's updating every 3 to 4 minutes. Right. So with an average walking pace, that's perfectly adequate for finding the location of a person on foot. We can set up zones by clicking through to the zones and add zone, and then we can change the location of the zone by moving the map and change the radius from the slider, and you can set as many zones as you like, and then you'll get a notification every time the person exits or enters that zone.
Right, fantastic. So that sounds a very clever idea, especially with someone with dementia, for instance, like you said, who may sort of walk off one day and then forget where they're going, or possibly become lost very simply, very easily. So
we can initiate a phone call to the device, and it should ring but automatically answer, so if the person's in trouble they haven't got to initiate anything to be able to answer the call.
So it uses SIM cards, so I guess that means it's a subscription?
Yeah, so the subscription's $14.99 per month, and inside here is a roaming SIM, and that is constantly sending mobile data to update the location, the time and the date. So that covers everything. You can never run out of credit. It's 100% 24-hour coverage and app usage. And that's app usage for up to 5 family members or carers.
Okay, so you could use that as long as you want, for as much as you want, and there's not going to be any charges, because I have heard of some of these devices where you get a limited amount of data, and once you go over that, then obviously you pay extra. But
yeah, that's unlimited usage.
That's fantastic. So again, a great little device, and I take it this is a charging dock?
Yeah, so that just needs plugging into the mains, and then when it drops in, it'll automatically start charging.
That's fantastic. And how long does it take to charge roughly?
4 to 5 hours, and that will give you about 48 hours worth of charge.
Okay, a good length of time then. So that was item Y101, the Safer Walking GPS from Ravencourt. Thank you very much, Ollie.
Thank you.